Hey, we're back with the Doggy Bag. Happy New Year!
2023, guys.
Wow, we're back. We took a brief hiatus.
Yeah.
First, we just didn't want to do one week. I feel
that
like
was Christmas, I think.
Yeah, and then it was Haitian New Year.
Yeah,
you didn't want to do it.
Well, Independence Day.
Oh, you guys are independent?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
I feel like Nick had a look in his eyes like, you guys get a New Year's and an Independence Day? How many days you guys going to get?
Listen,
we get those too.
We consolidate.
No,
everything.
I want to share my New Year and my independence with Haiti.
Yeah, we were the
me
first free Black Republic.
There you go.
1804,
First
guys.
free Black Republicans.
Yeah.
There they are.
It's just
how it should be.
Yeah,
Ben
it's,
Carson, Herman Cain.
Herman Cain, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
All Haitian.
Condoleezza Rice.
Was she a Republican? She was under
George Bush.
Yeah, she was under Bush. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
You think Condoleezza Rice should have married Uncle Ben?
Uncle Ben Carson?
No,
Or just
Uncle
Spider-Man?
Ben, the guy on the
rice
rice
guy?
box.
That would have been funny. She would
Is
have
that
been
a real guy?
I don't
I
know.
assume it was.
Because, like,
Had
Mavis
to be.
Beacon's not real.
Who's
Huh.
that?
You know Mavis Beacon? She teaches typing.
Is it-
No.
There's a computer game called Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing. If you look her up, it's just like a lady.
Oh.
It's just like a black lady who, like, and you think like, oh, she's so boring. She must have made it up. She must have, like, been the person that created this, but she's just like a made up character.
Oh,
So
Sonic the
that's
Hedgehog.
very
like
nice.
like the Popeyes lady.
No, that's like an actress. Like Mavis Beacon's like a computer generated image.
So it wasn't even a real person
No,
at all.
no. It's just like a. It's like if instead of making Sonic, you just made a person.
Oh.
If Sonic was just like.
Why do they keep doing that
a
to
guy.
us, man? The
What?
fuck?
Yeah, all these CGI black people running around.
Why do they keep
I think
making?
that's fine.
They keep making up black people as like spokespeople. They got to stop doing that. I don't know if Uncle Ben real?
Maybe he was like a guy who was really good at rice. You know,
And then they-
in the rice fields.
You think?
And it's probably actually correct.
I wonder. All right. I mean, he probably didn't get credit until too late, right?
Until they threw his name on the box. Sure, yeah, probably.
Kind of like Aunt Jemima.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Was
that a
she real?
person?
I don't know, but it's not Aunt Jemima anymore.
Oh no.
Like
No,
if
it's
you,
the old mill.
it's like Pearl
The Pearl Mill
something.
Yeah.
company. Yeah.
It's
But
the same colors.
I liked Aunt Jemima.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
Oh,
made me
Mrs.
feel
Butterworth.
good.
Mrs. Butterworth was dope.
Yeah.
I used to feel her up when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I used to fill up the bottle.
By the way, guys, we have Mark Henley here.
Yeah.
What's going on?
With our Happy New Year episode, we have the big dog of Comedy Fight
What's up?
Club.
Yeah.
Big Dog Comedy Fight Club, the BXG, DXG. I'm excited to be on this podcast.
The fittest man in comedy.
DDP yoga
I'm
extraordinaire.
fit as compared to what I used to be. I used to be
That's
real
right.
fat, and then now I can do yoga, and I can do this, which was impossible a while ago. That's the secret to being impressive physically, is be really bad for a very long time.
Also, the reigning champion of funniest comedian on the Jersey Shore. Is
Hell
that
yeah.
correct?
Hey.
I love that title. I made up a tournament for Comedy Fight Club where I named myself. I won Roast Battle King in New Jersey, but I also like the funniest comedian on Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
That's a good, because that's outside the tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that one.
It's
That one
just
I
another-
remember from I think just knowing you.
Yeah.
I think somebody once brought you up as this guy won funniest comedian on the Jersey Shore. Was this like a contest?
Oh, you know
That
what
you
that
won?
might be? There used to be like, all right, so every like local comedy scene has like some weird drama that everyone cares about.
Yeah.
And there used to be the Asbury Park Music Awards.
Okay.
And there was a guy that always would win the Asbury Park Music Awards that would only do like maybe 3 shows a year.
Uh-huh.
But those shows were shows that like the people that voted would go to. So
Okay.
all like the real comics at the Asbury Park comedy scene would be like, we should win, and then like we all would get nominated, then lose to the same guy every year.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah, so I was for a while when I had no other things even approaching credits, I'd be like, I'm a 2-time nominee for Asbury Park Comedian of the Year.
It's
I
funny,
like that.
It's funny how credits work. You just make shit up. Like nobody. You could just make shit up. Who's gonna check?
I'm constantly making up
Yeah.
credits. I say I write for Dane Cook.
Yeah.
Dane Cook doesn't even write.
Yeah.
I invented Uncle Ben.
From Spider-Man?
No, the rice guy.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. There's a bunch of other like not real like spokespeople.
Sure.
Like-
sure. Like
But real quick on the fake credits thing, I
Yeah.
did run a tournament, a roast battle tournament in New Jersey called the Big Dog Invitational, and then I challenged the winner to be named King of New Jersey. And
Wow.
then I beat the winner and then gave myself a T-shirt that said King of New Jersey.
Hilarious.
And then when I went to Scotland last year for the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, I emailed them and was like, I want to do your roast battle show. I'm the King of New Jersey.
What'd they say?
I did it.
Oh,
I did
That's all it
the show.
takes.
that's all it takes. I'm telling you, you can make up credits, man.
Oh yeah, I gave you a great credit once.
Yeah, what was it? It was
It was at the festival. I brought up Stan.
Yeah.
And I brought him up as
was it Rodney King?
Rodney King's personal assistant.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which
He's
I mean,
dead.
is he dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
R.I.P. to a real one.
Yeah, right. Was he? It was crack, right? He was a crackhead.
Did-
I don't know that much
I
about
don't
him.
know.
He was on Celebrity Rehab, and I remember thinking that
Was
was
he
like-
really?
Yeah, so like surprising because like
Wow, a guy that
he's not like
influential was
like he's famous that we all know him, but like he's not like a singer or like
Right.
a skateboarder.
no. He's like I wouldn't call him a politician. I guess I would.
He was
A politician. Yeah.
an
Yeah.
activist, maybe.
An
Victim?
activist.
something
Let's
real
see.
bad happened to
Yeah.
him, and then we all
Okay.
knew his name, and then he was on Celebrity Rehab, and then a few years later he died. So you're like, I guess it didn't.
Right.
Trying to see how he
I
died.
used to watch Celebrity Sex Rehab. Did you ever watch that show?
No, I didn't.
On
I didn't
VH1?
even know about it.
It was like one of those shows I would watch it because I was like a teenager. I'd be like, hell yeah, they got porn stars on. It's on VH1. I'm gonna watch this. This is gonna be hot. And then it's just people being like, I masturbate until my dick bleeds.
Jesus.
And it would
How do
be
you
like
get there?
real
How many
sad.
times do you think it takes to get there?
Like 15 plus.
Yeah.
They
In a
talked
day?
about it
In
on the
like-
show. Yeah, they talk about it.
That's crazy.
Oh wow.
And like the one guy, he was like a gay dude. He would just go on like these like rabbit holes of just watching porn for 12 hours straight
Wow.
and just really go into it. And like I think my sister would be around. And she'd be like, "This is the saddest TV show around." And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess it's not really a hot fun time."
No, but it's my favorite show, babe.
But it's
remember-
VH1 and there's a 6-hour marathon,
Yeah.
so
I'm gonna watch
we're
them all.
watching
We're
it
gonna
again.
not watch it. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm watching all of them.
Yeah.
We're gonna figure out this pro surfer if it,
Right.
changes his life around.
Rodney King died. He was found dead underwater at the bottom of a swimming pool.
He drowned.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he's like drowned swimming, or did he overdose?
Autopsy says it was. Oh, well, it was accidental drowning, but they found alcohol, cocaine, and PCP in his system.
Wow.
So yeah.
But they made it racist. They're like, you see, they can't swim.
He must have had a good time before that, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was
He
swimming.
was drunk,
High
and on PCP,
Yeah.
and he's like, "I'm gonna swim so much."
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
just fucking.
He was like a salmon. He just kept moving up. They're like, what are you doing, Rodney?
I remember. I mean, you guys are a lot younger than I am, but
No.
yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 38.
38. I'm
Yeah.
33.
Oh, okay. Well, do you remember the Rodney King beating?
No, I was like 5.
Yeah. I fully remember it happening. Like I remember seeing the footage, and I was like, "That's probably not good. They probably shouldn't do that to him." And
Yeah.
then they beat the shit out of him. To be fair, he
Yeah.
was a crackhead, but he like they
Yeah,
should-
but he didn't
you
deserve
shouldn't- yeah,
that.
he
I like
didn't
that.
deserve
To
to
be
get
fair, you're like, to be fair, we've all wanted to beat up a crackhead.
Yeah,
But we don't.
we don't do that.
No.
We let them do crack and let them move on. Like why? I wouldn't. Plus, you know how hard it is to beat up a crackhead.
They don't go
One-on-one?
down.
Yeah, one-on-one is hard to beat up a crackhead.
That's why you need so many cops.
Right. You need like 4 or 5 cops
Right.
to take down a crackhead.
Well, they don't feel pain. That's what it is.
No,
Yeah.
much later.
Yeah.
when the crack wears off.
Right. When they come down, they feel pain. But during it, they just keep going. I have a
Yeah.
joke about it. Well,
Yeah.
it's not meth. But
The
meth,
meth,
is just
right,
white
yeah.
crack.
It really is.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever tried it?
No.
Okay. Well,
No. Have you tried it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Do you know anybody that's tried?
You were a drug geek. Right?
I'm no, I'm not. I'm drinking a kombucha right now.
That's
Maybe the opposite.
Mark
of that.
Henley is so healthy.
that's alcoholic, isn't it?
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, it's made of fermented fruit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like not like you don't get drunk. You can drive. You can drive.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not enough alcohol.
It's like drinking a Malta.
Yeah. That's actually the way they make booze in prison.
Yeah.
Is it?
Toilet wine.
Kombucha is just
Yeah.
hipster hooch.
Yeah, they must have like the best gut health.
Yeah.
That's why they're all so jacked.
That's why
They,
they-
they drink kombucha all day and do push-ups.
Work out. Yeah.
That's it.
Just
That's
work
literally
out.
what they do.
Yeah. We just work out and drink old banana peels.
Do you guys drink kombucha?
No.
I do.
No.
I'm drinking one. They only have it all the time. It's a fall edition called Living in Gratitude.
I love white people so much. This is so funny.
Why?
I love when they have like a name that's not like a
Yeah.
flavor.
Yeah.
Concept.
Why do I got to drink poetry?
Drinking ideas.
I don't want that.
One of them is called Trilogy. I buy it all the time. I have no idea what it is.
They don't
Wow.
tell you what's in
Just,
it.
just 3 stories in a row. Trilogy.
Wow. Wow.
Do you think
This trick reminds me of the Lord of the Rings.
there's
Wow.
like a fourth one? It's like extended cut.
The Fellowship. There's our other guest.
Hey,
Wait, is it 4:30?
It is not. It is 3:30.
Oh, dude, you're an hour early. All right, well, fucking grab a chair.
yeah.
And we'll just do your episode.
Yeah. No,
No,
you're fine,
no,
man.
you just grab a chair. And then on 4:30 we'll just do your actual episode.
Yeah.
So you'll sit here and we're gonna kind of phase you out and focus on Mark.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
No,
cool.
no, I was
I
kidding.
love that hat, by the way. That's a
That is a
wonderful
great
hat.
hat.
Do you think?
That's our next week's guest.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna
Don't
put it
say
out
who
next
it is.
week.
It'll be
Oh,
a spoiler.
Right.
That's right.
Do you think do you feel better drinking kombucha?
Yeah. I mean, part of it is I don't know if it actually does anything, but I do think it does. I don't think I drink.
It's like a placebo effect.
It could be. I think it probably does. It probably is healthy, but I think I just kind of like the ritual of drinking certain drinks.
Yeah.
You know, like I love the ritual back when I was fat of like drinking Mountain Dew and doing all that stuff, and just switching it to like a healthier drink. I think is probably
So it's
good.
like if you were a drug addict and you were like I can't do, like, you go to rehab or something
Yeah.
like that and you're like I can't fucking, you know, the people that go from crack to, like, I don't know, methadone, I don't know, it's like something, it's the thing that you do to replace it.
Yeah.
Well, food
like
is
people
an
that-
addiction, and now you're addicted to fitness.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I work out a lot for a guy that doesn't look as good as I,
But
only
comparatively
looks okay.
comparatively to what you looked like,
Yeah.
you look great.
I did yoga this morning, and I also did like a full like 30-40 minute leg workout while watching Arrow. You guys fuck with Arrow?
I stopped watching after season 3 or 4. I think.
I'm watching like I'm like real far behind. The show is over. I'm like season 5.
Yeah.
and
wow.
it's just hot people swearing they'll never lie to each other.
Yeah, it's pretty much
and
it.
then I lift weights to that sometimes.
You never watched it?
No.
Like-
the regular TV superhero shows.
Yeah.
I think I saw one of. I saw the Flash.
Flash was
Okay,
good.
yeah.
And I
Yeah.
went, not for me.
Yeah,
Flash was
they're-
good.
It
They're
just
like-
doesn't
it
look
wasn't.
as good as a movie, which
Yeah.
makes me go, no. Bye bye.
Yeah,
Like-
and they are kind of bad too. Like, the first season of Arrow is almost entirely unwatchable.
Yeah.
But then you stick with it somehow, and then you're like, yeah, it's kind of getting better.
The thing that Arrow did that got me into it was like so it starts off, it shows you the end. It shows you like the end result, and then it's all flashbacks. The entire season, the entire show is flashbacks.
Is being remembered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like, oh, this reminds you about that time I did this thing.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
you're like,
it's all just like clips from Family Guy.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Arrow's
live
not
action
like
Family
Guy.
Yeah. So like,
Arrow's Family Guy, right?
I got to a point where in like season 3 or 4, I was like, can we just get to the point already? Like, what the
Right.
fuck?
Can we catch up to the
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah, well, like, so Arrow, what happens is he's a guy, he gets, like, stuck on an island.
Yeah,
And
that's
so they
what it is, yeah.
flash back to all the things he learned while he was, like, shipwrecked, and they go back to where he is now, where he's a superhero. So then, after 2 seasons of him being stuck on the island, they're like, we've done all the island shit. So then he goes to China for some reason.
Yeah. That's what
And
it
then
was.
in season 4, I think he goes back to the island, and around that time, I stopped paying attention to any flashbacks. And in
see.
season 5, he goes to Russia. I haven't paid a single attention to any moment that any of the flashbacks are, because they don't matter to the main story. It's already all played out.
Yeah.
Every
Right.
once in a while, I'll like unzone out during one of the flashbacks. I'm like, is that Dolph Lundgren? And then I'll just zone out again. And that's
Gotcha.
it. That's how I don't.
You're like, oh, good, time to be on my phone.
Yeah,
Is Dolph Lundgren on the show?
yeah, he is.
Oh, fuck. That's good. That's good to
this
see
is
he's
a
working.
spoiler for the finale of season 5. Fucking the Arrow beats him to death
Oh, shit.
on the island. They go back to the island for some reason.
Who does Dolph Lundgren play?
Just some big Russian guy.
Oh, not
Yeah.
like a.
He literally he
gangster.
plays the
He's a
Russian
gangster.
from Rocky 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were like, it would be cool if Arrow beat the Russian from Rocky 4.
Right.
Some shows do that. I watch Dragon Ball a lot. Do you guys fuck with Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's an old Dragon Ball episode where like Krillin beats up Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
Yeah. He beats up just.
Oh,
like
you're
a
talking
drawing
about
of
Dragon,
Andre.
not even Dragon Ball. You're talking about
No,
Dragon
yeah,
Ball.
Dragon Ball, yeah.
Yeah, they just had characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking.
That you like you knew.
Yes, Goku beats the Terminator at one point.
I think I remember
He
that.
beats fucking the Devil. They fight Dracula Man. They do all sorts of
remember
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
like they would just draw them. There's like 8
There's
episodes.
a guy named Jackie Chun who ended up being Master Roshi. But
There's
it's
8
fucking-
episodes where he's best friends with Frankenstein.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
They just run around a maze
Yeah,
together.
Japan-
it's a very charming
Yeah.
story.
Japan didn't give a fuck. They were just like, whatever. We're just gonna fuck. Who gives a shit about rights? We're just gonna fucking draw.
Yeah,
it.
no, you just give them different names.
And
That's
Dragon
all.
Ball is like the horniest show. If you watch it back, it's just like Master Roshi's like, I'm gonna molest these women.
all.
Well,
Right, and most of them are like 15.
Well,
Yeah.
Bulma was like just a whore the entire first run.
No, she was a
Yeah.
tease. She was a cock.
Yeah,
tease.
She
yeah,
said she
yeah.
wanted it.
Yeah.
Yeah. She knew how she dressed.
This is refreshing. Can I tell you, like, when I was watching Dragon Balls when I was young, I couldn't talk. Black people weren't allowed to
Watch Dragon Ball?
We weren't allowed to watch
Wow.
anime. You couldn't be cool and watch anime. If you,
Oh,
if you
I
were a black,
thought you were that old that you went back to.
the civil rights movement just didn't let us.
Dude, you miss it. The coolest, like, every black skateboarder is wearing, like, a Goku shirt.
I know. Black people love anime,
Yeah,
and
now-
for some reason,
Yeah.
they used to pick on anyone
Yeah.
who
You could just-
openly liked it.
You could just gone to Washington Square Park with your skateboard and just been, like, talking to anime all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
Right now,
if you were black,
kids
Yeah.
fucking love Naruto.
yeah, they do that
That's
run.
their shit.
Yeah.
They do that. They're constantly
that.
talking about Sharingans.
I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying, like, why did I have to be the one getting beat up for like?
Because you were
Dragon Ball
open
Z?
about it before it was cool.
I
to
tried
like
not
it.
to be.
Dude,
I
this
tried-
is your chance. Go to the skate park.
I'm
Yeah,
38,
make
man.
some new
Those are
Go to the school.
I could
talk
be their
about
dads, imagine
How
that.
cool Dragon Ball Z was.
Get some beer. Find the teens.
Yeah.
It's like, you
Name a
guys-
kid Vegeta.
right? Just find some random young black teens and be like, try to groom them.
Yeah.
Just so you can talk about anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't get a
kinda
chance
like
to do
that
this.
anime has made like a big jump.
No, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
I
'Cause I still watch the shit.
There's that guy. I don't know his name, but his YouTube channel is RDC World. He does all like those, like a bunch of those videos or whatever. And like I watch him, like those guys when I was 12 were getting the shit kicked out of them, like myself included. Like you couldn't do it. I had to, like look. I'll be honest with you. I love sports. I do, but I only really got into sports to have something to talk about when I was a
Sure.
kid. Like I was athletic, so I played, and like if I had my choice, I probably wouldn't have played football.
Yeah.
I would have. Like I just needed something to talk about other than anime.
Damn. And see, I was white with a gay dad, so I was like, I don't have to watch a single goddamn sport. I can just watch anime and talk to the other weird white kids about weird white things.
God damn.
I thought it was like these guys are the closest thing to real life anime because like you do have guys like jumping from the free throw line.
That's true. That's
you know,
true.
like
Yeah.
they're cool.
That's true.
I feel like if you like anime, you should like sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are animes that are sports based. Like,
Yeah,
there's,
I watched the basketball one.
Yeah. Where like one game
it?
takes like
It's called
3 episodes.
Kuroko's
Yeah.
basketball.
I didn't realize this is an anime that you're watching basketball animes.
I watched the basketball anime and it was fucking dope.
Yeah, it's actually kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, it's
The only
fucking
problem
great.
is like I love basketball so much. I'm like, all right, can we split this game up? Like one play takes like one episode.
Yeah.
It's like 15 minutes to set a
It
screen.
is funny. It is like it's like a guy who's like a point guard, and the whole episode is him thinking about what the next pass is going to be, and then like he does the pass at the end, and there's like fire behind the ball, and then the guy shoots a mid-range jump shot, and you're like, what? How did he get that through there? You're like, I have the eagle eye.
Yeah. It's like there was one where I think it was the same guy, the point guard, and he like hit the guy with a crossover, and when he hits the guy with the crossover, he makes the defender like go get on one knee.
Yeah.
And he's like frozen there, and I was like,
yeah.
okay,
It's
so I
just
just
really dramatic.
I just watched Jamal Crawford.
It's a lot of fun.
It is fun though. I think is there a baseball one? I think
There's a
Probably.
Dragon Ball episode where they all play baseball.
no, really.
Beat the shit out of Yamcha. Yeah, Dragon Ball Super. And Yamcha's like he wants to play, but he's the weakest. So they just keep beating the shit out of him over and over again.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. So, Mark, you did a Christmas special.
I did. Yeah,
You did your second Christmas special.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, I did the first Christmas special. It was during the pandemic when like you couldn't really do anything.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm gonna go film like a Christmas special at my friend Tim's backyard because I always kind of like Christmas specials. And so I like worked out a bunch of Christmas jokes and we set a whole vibe. I bleached my beard blonde, like white-ish, to kind of look more like a Santa Claus type
Yeah.
figure. And then we filmed it all in this guy's house, like in front of like a nice warm fireplace. And this year I wanted to go a different vibe, so we got a punk venue in New Jersey called the Meat Locker, which is filthy at all times. And we did one
You
that
can
was like,
just walk in and it's just always gross.
yeah. And there's like legend that there's like a bed in the back that some guy sleeps in. It's just
I believe that.
it's weird. There's like it's mostly for punk venues, but like every once in a while a comedian like gets our way back in there. And there's like some kid that got our way back in there, so I did that, and I did this like really interactive Christmas special to I don't know, it was fun.
Yeah, no, I watched it this morning.
Thank you.
So I wanted to be fresh on it before we spoke to the big dog, the legend.
Yeah.
And I very much enjoyed most of it. Most of it are very much true. I like that you told a really heartwarming story.
Yeah.
And then did another bit.
So the way it works is that people would hand me like presents during it, and then the present would be the next part of the set, basically giving my set list to the audience.
Oh, that's smart.
And they would choose it one at a time. And the actual performance was like 35, 40 minutes. So like I cut it off basically at the last bit I have in there. But it's like the set should end on that. So the kind of challenge as a performer is like doing a heartfelt story and then just doing 20 more minutes of stuff.
Right.
And like a bunch of stuff I cut out because like it was things that were like fun in the moment that like don't really translate to video. Like one of the gifts said pour another drink, which in the moment fun watching live, but then you watching the video and you're like, this doesn't need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun for the person who got the second
Right.
drink.
But you need that because
Yeah.
it keeps the crowd up.
Yeah. So each person they would like that pour them a drink. It would either be coffee, a shot of rum, or an eggnog mix. Which it didn't make the video, but one guy did the eggnog mix and said it wasn't bad. But everyone else is like, that sounds disgusting. So,
Well, what was the eggnog? What was the eggnog
just
mix?
rum and eggnog.
Oh, it's delicious. What are you talking about?
Yeah. I don't. How does
But-
that sound disgusting?
I don't
That's
know.
literally how people drink eggnog.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever had eggnog without rum.
No. I mean, what's in coquito?
It's like sweetened condensed milk, carnation milk, rum, and like coconut.
Okay. So that's
Basically, yeah.
eggnog and rum.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the reason I thought about doing it that way is because I went to Edinburgh Fringe, and at Edinburgh, like, they do all these comedy things that are also very theatrical. So, like, in New York, if you, like, had a stand-up show and you were also, like, this is kind of like a play as well, every other comic would hate you and think that was bad.
Right.
But
Yeah.
over there, there's, like, an appreciation for it, and you can kind of do more theatrical things. So I want to try to, like, do that type of show in Jersey and see what we could do with it.
Yeah.
But that was
Well, yeah,
my thought.
like I mean, when you see some of the shows that they do at Edinburgh Fringe, it's like it's very, like, I guess the phrase would be avant-garde.
Yes.
Very like different. And I don't think it wouldn't fly in New York. I think some of those shows could, but like it's very niche.
Yeah, you can't develop the material at Mike's either because every comic would hate you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember when we'd all do mics and there would just be one alt guy who was like making bird sounds? And you're like, dude, you have to go right to shows. I can't do this.
You have to promote this. You have to get people
Yeah,
in.
I get it. You're an ostrich, but I have 5 minutes on. I gotta work on.
I'm gonna beat you to death if you use your 3 minutes of the
Right.
Anagram open mic to do your bird sounds.
Right, I'm throwing my Laughing Buddha book at you. That's what I'm doing. You paid $18 to do this.
You bought 2 Cokes.
Right. Just go to the producers club. Just do it.
Yeah.
I remember there was a dude that used to come to. I used to go to the New York Comedy Club open mic on like Mondays. The same guy would go every day and do the same terrible jokes. But it wasn't like he would dress like Rodney Dangerfield. He would do like Rodney Dangerfield stuff, like voice.
Not happy.
Oh no. And then this is also how old I am. He remember the first like run of Last Comic Standing?
Mm-hmm.
So
That fan.
That fan, yeah.
He
So-
yelled at me.
Did he really?
On a Zoom show, he yelled at me.
Oh,
Yeah.
you were on Dat Fans and Friends?
He asked me to do it once.
Damn, dude, you're everywhere.
I know. Well, some Jersey comic recommended me.
Okay.
And then he messaged me. He's like, "Yeah, do it." I'm like, "I'm not gonna have anyone tune in." And he's like, "All right, it's fine. Just do it." I'm like, "All right, yeah, whatever." And I was texting during
Yeah.
someone's fucking thing.
For those that don't know, there's like a Dat Fan and Friends would be these posters you would see on Facebook, and it would be Dat Fan and his friends, and it would be like 38 people on the show.
Right. It's like 40 moms.
And people would be like, like these are Dat Fan's friends.
Right. They're not even my friends. But yeah, so I texted somebody during the show, the Zoom
Yeah.
show, and he stopped the show and he goes, "Excuse me, Nick, you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Okay, because you keep looking at your phone there. It seems like a distraction to everybody else." I'm like, "Really?" Because the show looks like it kept going. Seemed fine. It seems like you didn't have to bring any attention to this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I feel like you personally like seem to thrive off of just talking shit at mics. Like sitting
Me?
next to you at a mic, you love just like whispering like things about each person.
That's my
And
favorite
it's my
thing about
favorite.
you.
Yeah, I do that. I do that a lot.
That's very fun.
I picked that up from Mark Normand. He does that. He just sits in the back. I was on a show and Mark Normand was headlining it, and he was trashing John Kirshner one night, just trashing him, but like only loud enough for like the people within 3 feet could hear. And then I started doing it, and it's a lot of fun.
It is fun.
Yeah.
It's being the kid in the back of the class. You know, it's only someone right next to you knows.
Yeah. We were at one mic recently, and some woman had this like bright red like flannel shirt on, and she goes on, and immediately you're just like, look at this lumberjack, which is like not even particularly clever, but like was getting me because like only I can hear it.
Right.
And then she was doing jokes about how like this is a red flag, that's a red flag, and you just go, you're a red flag. Because of the red shirt, I was just like, I don't know, like it just because like you're almost like in like a low pressure hostage situation.
Yeah.
Because you're like breaking them, and then they can't like do anything about it.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I do that all the time.
Yeah. How did you guys start hanging out like this?
That's a good question.
You just end up knowing someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I like both of you separately, but I never was anywhere where you guys were together, I guess.
That's
I don't know
no
how we
one's
know
ever
each
asked us
other.
that.
I don't know where we know
Yeah.
each other from.
why. I don't think it was. It must have been Fight Club. That's that. I can't.
Maybe?
Yeah, I can't imagine we met any other. Because
Mike's.
Mike's.
But-
Yeah.
Because I met
Yeah,
you at
I
a
don't know.
mic, and then afterwards we went to Taco Bell, and there were like two hot girls next to us at the Taco Bell, and like I'm like, this is me at my fattest, so I'm like, we're not gonna talk to these hot girls, and you're like talking to them, like flirting with them. You gave them like Haitian flags, as if we're gonna pick up these two girls at the Taco Bell. And
Nice.
I'm like, if we do, okay, but I don't know.
Back then, I used to always have Haitian flags on me.
Why?
I don't know.
To talk to girls at Taco Bell.
Yeah, you never know. You never know when you might want to
When
strike
you
up a
give
conversation.
women Haitian flags, they fuck.
They love it. Yeah.
Yeah, and like it seemed so fun being hot girls because they're just like, we're eating Taco Bell but still hot, and then we have flags now. Like, just,
Right.
They're like a little bit drunk, just
Yeah.
like
Right,
being
they just love
drunk,
getting
going place
toys.
to place, getting things from
Yeah.
people.
Isn't it nice
sick.
to be a hot girl? You just get stuff.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I
dude,
don't.
we should change it up.
Yeah, we gotta switch it up for the dudes, for the
Yeah.
fellas.
So we gotta get those drag kings.
Oh man, hell yeah, dude.
We gotta get tuna melt.
Do you guys watch RuPaul's Drag Race?
No.
I watched like a season in college. I had a friend that was like a drag queen at the time, and then they would watch wrestling with me, and then afterwards Drag Race would come on. And
Yeah.
we'd watch both
That's a
things.
good trade-off.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I think more people more like men would get into Drag Race if you could gamble on it.
Maybe. I don't know. I dated a girl who forced me to watch a couple episodes in a row.
Oh, so you have watched it?
I have watched. No,
Yeah.
I gave it a fair
Yeah.
shot. And I went, can we watch anything else, please? And then I put on the Billie Holiday biopic.
The one with Queen Latifah?
Maybe the one where she's a drug addict and is yelling at everyone.
I'm pretty sure that's the one with Queen Latifah.
That's
I
a
don't-
biopic.
know.
It's probably in all the biopics.
Yeah, because
There's probably not
she
one
was
where
topless
does
in it,
drugs
wasn't
and the
she?
rest doesn't. Was she topless?
Yeah, wasn't she?
Yeah,
like-
she was topless.
Yeah, that's
Hell
that's a Queen Latifah one. I remember that one. Hell yeah,
Queen
dude.
Latifah have nice tits.
They were
Maybe
good.
maybe not so much anymore because she did lose a bunch of weight and she's doing like CoverGirl commercials.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there was a time when Queen Latifah had some.
Big naturals.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Big
Natty Queen.
It's funny.
You guys like big naturals?
Yeah,
Fucking yeah.
that used to be. Wasn't that a website? Wasn't that like under the Bang Bros umbrella?
I don't know. I was an XNXX kid for a while.
Oh, see, that was XNXX.
Because I like the color blue.
Yeah. Oh yeah. XNXX came around like when people would pull shit from different websites and just make compilations. But back, in my porn watching career, early on, you had to go to a particular website to get there was Bang Bros, then under Bang Bros was Bang Bus,
Yeah.
A Street Latinas,
Was this
Big Naturals.
Was this with MILF Hunter?
MILF Hunter was an offshoot.
I
yeah.
had dial-up, so dial-up all I could really watch was like MILF Hunter previews.
Yeah,
It would
yeah,
take
yeah.
20 minutes to load, and then it would be a 30-second preview of
Yeah.
MILF Hunter videos.
Yeah, that's what you'd watch.
So to me,
Same thing with
like,
Bang Bros. Yeah. You'd watch to the 2 minute
Yeah.
quick. And I think
I would like mythologize in my head. I'd be like, these are the hottest videos ever, because you just see like 30 seconds of the MILF Hunter.
Yeah.
thing. And you're like, these are fucking great. And then anytime like nowadays, if I happen to like find like a full MILF Hunter video online, I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, I've found it.
Right, you
know?
found like a gem.
And they're fine. They're okay.
yeah. There's
he's
something
like, he's like homophobic in a way you don't expect. Like,
MILF Hunter, yeah.
Yeah.
bald guy, right? He was like bald. He had like
no,
a
he had like I don't. It's hard to explain because he looks like a normal guy, but in a way that no normal guys look now.
Gotcha.
He had, like,
He's a
brown
very
hair,
early
it was-
2000s kind of
And it
guy.
was a little curly, and then he had like the stone cold.
I remember
goatee.
the goatee.
And he had that was like what he looked like,
And it was
that like-
bleached.
yeah, it wasn't like real bleached. He just looked regular.
Yeah.
You know? And then he had sex with a different MILF every week.
Yeah, and he'd wear like sunglasses.
Yeah.
That sounds like a great man.
Yeah. Some of these.
He maybe was living the greatest life of everyone.
Oh yeah, of course.
MILF
Being
Hunter?
in being in
I-
Florida, warm all the time,
Ooh.
having sex with a different MILF all the time, man, that's the dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. MILF hunting is a good time. If you find yourself in like a dive bar,
Yeah.
with friends that you can just ditch, find yourself a MILF.
Yeah.
I've done it. It's a great time.
Yeah.
I had one yell at me.
Me and Stan are kind of at the age though where like we're supposed to be. It's not really MILF hunting. It's
Yeah.
just age
Peer
appropriate.
hunting.
Yeah.
It's almost weird if we're not with.
Yeah.
Not going after MILFs. If we were
Right.
like, if like a 22-year-old was like talking to us, everyone would be like, "What are you doing with
Yeah.
this person?"
I wouldn't. I don't know if I could talk to somebody that young though.
Yeah.
It's just what are we gonna talk about? Like if
Dragon
we're
Ball Z.
just gonna Dragon Ball Z. If we're just gonna like have sex, it's
Cartoons.
whatever. But like I'm not gonna have a conversation with anybody that young.
Yeah.
It's just like we just the age gap is too wide.
I like that you're like, it's too weird for us to talk, but not weird if we have sex.
No, not weird at all.
No,
Not
no,
weird at
'cause
all.
you don't have to talk. If
You don't have
do
to talk
that.
during sex.
Sometimes you could talk yourself into sex, and then you get that far, and then you go, "Oh, we don't like each other."
Yeah.
And that's always a fun time because then you
Like-
kind of just sit there and you're like, "Are you gonna leave?
Yeah, yeah.
Am I gonna leave? Do we leave together? Or is it
Are you guys dirty talkers?
No.
No.
Nah.
Yeah, you're definitely not.
Yeah,
I
no.
try a little, but
Yeah,
I go like, "Yeah, you like that," and I'm done.
Like I can't. I gotta be in the moment, and like I don't even think about it. But if I try, it's weird.
Yeah.
How about you?
Oh no, for sure I am.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Yeah,
you
you're
just-
filthy.
Yeah, you just say stuff, you know.
I don't
I-
say anything. I'm quiet.
I've
That's like my stand-up. I like being on stage, like doing stand-up, just saying random shit, seeing what the reaction is. I'm like having sex. I'm like, oh, let's do that too.
yeah.
Not like bitch, just like, oh, let's say something. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I sometimes you watch porn and you're like somebody will say some shit and you're like you say that to that's a wild thing to say.
Oh, you know, I wouldn't want a podcast of me getting sex. Like the audio recording, someone plays it back. I'd be like, could you not do that?
You don't have like a go-to line.
This was awesome when I was in the moment, but outside of it, that's
yeah,
probably weird.
yeah. It's sometimes like it's like crowd work sometimes too because like
Yeah.
you'll say something like while you're doing crowd work and it's like oh that was funny and then you watch like the tape or whatever you listen to it you're like oh no I shouldn't have said that. That was
Well, also
fucked up.
sometimes you say a thing. That's why I think it's like stand-up. You say a thing, and then everyone's like, they're immediately like, "Don't do that," and you're like, "All right," you know. You'll be like, "You're a good girl right now." They're like, "Don't say that." I'm like, "Then you aren't. I don't think you are at all."
And do you cross your leg? You are not a good girl. And this fornication is over.
I once there was a girl that called me daddy once and I was like no don't do
I don't
that.
mind daddy.
No, I don't like it. I don't like
mind
it.
it.
I
I'll
don't know.
ignore it most
I think I have my like issues. You know, my dad left. I don't know. I just don't call me that.
Yeah.
No, actually, that's why I don't mind daddy.
Oh, really?
Because I didn't grow up with my dad. No, I'm like, at least somebody's saying it.
Fill the
Yeah.
void.
Yeah.
I think I had the same reaction at first, where I was like, "That's weird," and then eventually I was like, "That's weird." Let's keep it going.
Yeah.
I okay. This is the weirdest thing someone ever said to me. Like, so you guys know I'm bi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there was a this is way back Craigslist. I met a dude off of Craigslist, and
That must be like the Wild West.
That's the
hell yeah.
worst
You
place to be a guy.
you didn't know what to expect, dog. It was crazy.
I like one time had a girl be like, I like matched with a girl on Tinder, and she was like, I was like, "What are you into?" And then she goes, "I just want to smoke and fuck." And then have the guy leave, and I'm like, I'll come over.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I like
Yeah.
went to her house with nothing but like my driver's license and $20 in my pocket. And I was like, if she steals the $20, she steals the $20.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I did that, and then left, and I was like, that was fucking weird.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But you're in it with a situation where the guy could potentially beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely. Luckily, that's not what happened.
Nice.
So I
the
lived.
story was like I went there and then he beat the shit out of you. Start sobbing.
Just get real sad.
Nick has to hold you because
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
also on the couch.
All right, I was gonna watch.
So yeah, I meet this dude or whatever, and like, okay, here's the thing, like, I don't think this is it's necessarily just a gay dude thing. I think it's just a dude thing. Dudes, we are filthy people.
Yeah.
Some of the things we say to anybody really are like we shouldn't say. So he was like I think he was like Puerto Rican or whatever. He's like, Papi, let me get that milk, and I was like, don't
Ew.
do that.
Ew.
Ew. Like, you
What's
could've
the best thing to call cum?
Well, it's certainly not milk.
It's not milk.
I think girls don't think to say that because they make milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're not going to be like,
they
well,
won't-
that's not.
I don't-
this
I've
is
had a
milk.
girl go
That's
like, "You
not
like
milk."
that I'm milking your cock?" And I'm like,
There's
Jerking.
There's
Yeah.
nothing. There's nothing.
That's
There's
so
no
weird.
good
I might
thing
be
to
into
say.
it. She's like, I'm milking. I'm kind of like, all right.
She is kind of milking it.
I don't think I would
Yeah,
play into
but-
it though. I wouldn't be like moo. I'd be like
Well,
just kind of.
Again,
I don't think you're supposed to go moo.
but it's also
You
one of
like
those things
that?
where like in the moment, if you're getting jerked off and whatever, say whatever. But like, don't like. There's certain things you shouldn't say until you're fucking doing it, because then anything goes. Like I said, like you out of context, it's like ugh. Like I don't think there's anything you can call cum that is that
Dick's not.
like nut. You like is it like is I guess that's the most that's the
I don't-
least egregious.
I don't know. Like, I guess just cum.
I noticed too.
Because if you go like, "Where do you want me to come?" and then she's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Over there," and you're like,
Yeah,
"All right."
I noticed too that like
Oh, where's over there?
that could
That's
be
the
anywhere,
cum
honestly.
corner.
She's like over there. She's like
cum corner?
Yeah, it's a corner of cum.
I noticed too, like I think depending on your background or your culture is what you call a dick. Like black women don't say cock;
No, they say dick.
they say dick.
Okay.
I think cock is a white woman thing, and I don't know why. I would like someone. Is there like an
I think
anthropologist?
either are fun because they're tough words.
I think it depends on what type of woman it is. Too. I think a lot of women say. I think dick is most common. I switched over to saying cock a few years ago.
I like when a girl's like,
I
I
switched
like
over.
I like your cock. I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
It does sound pretty good. I'm not gonna
better.
lie.
Yeah. It makes it more powerful. I feel
Yeah.
like.
Like I don't think even like black guys, you don't hear black guys say cock either. I don't know why. I would love like an anthropologist.
What about your Latino friend from Craigslist?
What did he say? I think he said.
Well, he
dick.
was cockfighting.
I think he did say dick. Like the funny thing was like how he like convinced, because at the time I was like 19.
Yeah.
And I didn't like, I wasn't like, I didn't know what I liked or wanted. So what he did was,
Sorry.
Who's that?
There's a lady out
oh,
there.
okay.
She looks like she likes cock.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Dude, is she a comic? We should bring her in. And,
I don't know
and
who that
get-
is.
I would love to ask.
I don't know who that is.
Like if you were gonna,
At all.
what do you call a penis? What's your
Yeah.
go-to phrase? No, I was
Pinga?
P-
Chupa mi pinga, right? That's-
So like I was like, I didn't know what, like it was like, you ever seen what's that movie, The Crying Game?
Yes.
Yeah, where it's like he hooks
Wait,
up with
what?
like a like he's
Yeah.
like he's like regretting it. That's how I felt.
Oh,
like
was
the
it?
first time? The
So
first,
was it the first time you were the guy?
yeah.
Okay.
And like I went and took the hottest shower I've ever taken in my life.
So maybe you're not bi.
Huh? Oh no, definitely.
Do you ever think you've just been having yourself raped? Let's
No, like
Yeah.
at that time, like in the moment, I'm enjoying it. It's just like my
Oh,
own.
okay.
Oh, so
My
it was
own-
like a internalized.
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, my
Okay.
it's my own homophobia that kind of snuck into my brain.
You want to know why?
Again, I
how-
was
It's
not-
shame.
I was young. Yeah, it's shame. Yeah, I was young.
good. I'm glad the gays feel that. Anyway.
So you know how I know I'm a chill guy. I hooked up with a trans woman. I'm straight. I hooked up with a trans woman, and let me tell you, I didn't feel weird in any way.
No, yeah.
I was just chilling after. I was surprised at how weird I didn't feel afterwards.
Was she an escort?
No, she's a friend.
How did you handle the penis?
Like this?
Did you handle it?
Yeah, but I didn't get too involved. Because my thing is like,
Okay.
I'm not a butthole guy. I don't do
As
any
in your own butthole or
no,
theirs?
no one's. I'm not doing any butthole.
Oh, you're not a
butthole.
butthole guy at
Not
all.
at all.
Never
Not
even
doing
ate an
any
ass?
butthole. Which is why I can never like full-time date a trans person because they love that.
I mean,
They're
whatever.
all
Well,
about
that's their
butthole.
hole.
Yeah. That's,
Yeah. They love it. That's their favorite. So
That's
I'm
the
not
main
gonna
hole.
Get that involved.
Yeah.
All right.
What she look like?
What?
What she look like?
A dude with makeup.
A drag king.
Black lady afro.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah.
That's
That's a good one.
Should we ask?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? No. Yeah. Because this is what do you call a penis? Are you what's your background? Are you Hispanic at all? Yep, I knew I fucking called it. I fucking called it.
Not a comic.
Right.
Not a comment.
If you're talking about adults, dick. If you're talking about like saying to other people like kids is different.
Pee-pee.
No. I'm talking about like adults.
Kids is pee-pee. No, adults you do dick.
Yeah.
Because white people use cock.
Yeah, white people say cock.
'Cause I think it's a.
I don't want to say, oh yeah, I see your cock. Like,
Yeah.
I don't wanna-
No,
Right?
it's more of like that's
Weird.
a good cock. That's
Yeah.
But that's a good dick is also a good phrase.
Is this what you're expected for the site visit?
Yeah, not really. With
I just
Okay, I'm sorry. Did we just lose you business?
oh shit, my bad.
I'm sorry. I hope your baby shower is good.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
listen,
okay. Even
we
better.
love a quinceañera in here, guys. I'm telling, like, there's something about. It's, I need like an anthropologist to study this. Why do
You need an anthropologist.
non-whites say cock or dick or whatever? I don't know. It's crazy.
I think it
Anyway.
goes back to Europe
Oh, interesting.
because Europeans would say cock.
Yeah.
You know, you ever watch Spartacus?
Yes.
And they're like,
yeah.
the wine dripping from your cock.
I haven't seen it, but that's another show like Arrow where everyone is attractive.
Yeah,
everyone's
there's
hot.
There's
Yeah.
nobody ugly on Spartacus.
Did Spartacus die?
The
first
first
one.
actor died. Yeah.
Yeah.
He died before season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
dude. RIP
Because they
to
did
real one.
they did a prequel season for season 2 while they were looking for the new guy.
Yeah.
And that guy, he was up for Batman, and then Ben Affleck got it.
Whoa.
Ben Affleck beat that guy?
Yeah.
That's
'Cause
bullshit.
I thought
I
that
gotta
guy was
tell
going to
you-
be a great Batman.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I like Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
As
you like-
Batman?
I like Ben Affleck. Some of that might be like I grew up on the Jersey Shore, and that's like Kevin Smith territory. So any Kevin
Yeah.
Smith thing, I like more than I should.
Are you're View Askew the whole 9, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched all those. Like,
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Tell him Steve Dave is my favorite podcast of all time, which is like Kevin Smith's friends just talking.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Like I would like when I was younger, I'd seen James and Bob or whatever, but I didn't know that they were all like, they're all connected.
Yeah.
Really? I've only seen Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. I have
The,
to watch
uh,
Clerks and Clerks too.
The church they go to at the end of Dogma is the church that like I would go to for my cousin's christenings and stuff. So I just go to that one, just I guess casually for like
Yeah.
family stuff.
I
That's
do
funny.
love when the stuff is filmed in like New Jersey. Staten Island has it too.
Yeah.
Where you're like, oh, I know that thing.
Yeah.
You know, there's the scene. I think it's in the opening of Wolf of Wall Street where she gives him Roadhead,
Yeah.
and that's on the West Shore Expressway in Staten Island.
That's funny.
Yeah, there's that one, and then there's the strip club from The Sopranos.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
pass
yeah.
it all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, the Bing. Yeah.
The
yeah,
Bing.
Yeah.
Well, it's called Satin
Well,
Dolls.
There's a lot of Soprano stuff that's filmed like in Long Island even too. Like the episode where Johnny Sack's daughter gets married. That's at Leonard's Palazzo in I forget what town. It's in Long Island, but I was just at a wedding there not too long ago.
Ah, did someone cry after they got arrested? And
No, but they did they did have Mr. Softy Truck come.
Ooh.
Dude,
It's
I
a
know
fancy ass wedding. I'm talking.
I'm stupid because any like thing that I see in a show, if I can go, I'll go to it immediately.
Oh yeah.
Like if they like talk about a fast food place and anything, I'm like I'm going there.
Dude, all I want to do, my goal is to
Yeah.
go to. I want to because I'm a big.
You were
I'm a-
easily advertised.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
easily.
don't
100%.
I didn't like energy drinks. And then I played a game called Death Stranding.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
Monster Energy drink recovered your health, and I was just like, that looks fucking delicious. And then I like bought a bunch of monsters. I was drinking Monster as I was playing the game.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
God.
like I the pandemic hit and I had to lose weight and couldn't be fat anymore. So I stopped drinking Monster and playing Death Stranding.
Wait, did you just speed run like a 10-year thing?
That was like the few months leading up to the pandemic because I was playing
Oh,
Death
okay.
Stranding, chugging Monster Energy drinks.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, they just announced Death Stranding 2, so
Oh shit!
good luck.
I didn't get that into that game. I got a little bit into it, and then you ever play a game and then like you just put it down for 2 weeks and you come back and you don't remember how to play any of it?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
Death Stranding for me.
That I did that with that Star Wars game, the last one with Cameron Monaghan,
Was that the Fallen Order?
Fallen Order. Yeah,
Oh yeah. I
I
got
played
through
it.
that one. Yeah.
I played it in like for months, and then like for 3 weeks I was like busy, and I was like I don't know the controls.
Yeah.
I was like fuck this game, and I want to get the next one, but I'm like, do I have to finish the first one? And I'm not gonna, but I'm
Yeah. It's too late. You
Yeah.
can't go back.
But I am like that. Like I'm a big fan of The Wire.
Okay.
And all I want to do is go to Baltimore and eat where they ate. I want to go to Baltimore and get a lake trout sandwich. That's all I want. That's what, I want to
This
get.
is what Sully. Right? Is it Sully? Is that no? That's the X Files.
No, I want. Yeah, this guy exactly. I would go to Baltimore and be like, I want what Bodie ate. Give me a lake trout sandwich. The works.
From season 3, episode 10. They're like, oh, I got you. They know.
Or like
Sometimes I'll see something on a food show on YouTube and it'll stick in my head for years.
yeah.
Like there was one about like Connecticut burgers that will they what's it, steam instead of grilling.
Yeah.
And I watched that, and then 2 years later we were doing a show in Connecticut, and I was like, we need to drive half hour out of the way to go to this place, and we did, and it was delicious.
Yeah.
The Steam Burgers?
Yeah, they were so
Okay.
good. You wouldn't think they'd be good either.
Is this New Haven, Connecticut?
There was like the middle. There's like some weird random part in the middle of Connecticut above New Haven.
Oh, okay. Because I did hear that there's a huge burger. Like New Haven has great burgers,
Yeah.
but their pizza is like their number one thing.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I've heard too.
I
I was in
gotta
Connecticut
trust them.
yesterday, but we didn't have enough time to go get steam burgers.
Why
So
not,
We just didn't have enough time.
bro? Just get them. It was a Saturday.
Yeah.
Let's go now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris is from Connecticut. We'll just do the podcast on his way home.
Yeah, we'll just have him drive us up.
We should have told him like, hey, can you pick up some Steam Burgers and bring them
Yeah.
to Queens?
Missed opportunity.
Yeah.
By the way, I wanted to.
Yeah.
This is a new segment I'm starting right now.
Yeah.
It's called Staten Island Venue of the Week. This morning I went to Bagel Box in Staten Island.
Shout out.
Shout
We're
out.
calling you out, Bagel Box. Great bacon, egg, and cheese with hot honey on an egg bagel.
It's like spicy
Okay.
honey.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Fucking
Yeah.
yeah,
That's real?
and it was dripping
Yeah.
down my chin. And listen, if you Guatemalans over at Bagel Box keep making your hot honey the way you're doing it, that's not the only hot honey dripping down my chin. I'll tell
Hell
you that
yeah,
much.
dude.
And
That's-
great
Maybe that's what we should call cum.
hot honey.
Hot honey.
Yeah,
It does come out warm.
Yeah.
I like dick snot, but because it has the same consistency as snot.
I think that's the name of the episode: Dick Snot or Hot Honey. That should be the.
That's actually the sound
That's the-
that my
that's- yeah.
sandwich was making from Bagel Box in Staten Island, New York. What I like about Bagel Box, ask me what I like about
What do you
Bagel
like
Box.
about Bagel Box?
What I like about Bagel Box is across the street is a Starbucks.
Uh-huh.
You know what that means?
Yeah.
Everybody's at the fucking Starbucks.
Taking a shit?
I don't give a shit what they're doing.
Oh, they're there
Starbucks,
because
yeah.
of Starbucks.
Because of Starbucks, and I get to go right to the front of the line at Bagel Box.
Nice.
Listen, this is your guy's show, but I don't understand the point of this segment at all. This is just you telling us what sandwich you like.
Hold on. Let me get
Is there
through
more
it.
to the story?
Huh? No. I'm just promoting this one place in Staten Island.
okay.
The next episode, I was going to promote a Planned Parenthood.
Oh, so it's not just every week you're like, I ate a sandwich, and that was the end.
No,
of it?
it's just going to be a random place that I
Staten
went
Island.
to.
Yeah.
We'll look forward to this plan. You went to Planned Parenthood?
No, well, I was going to lie about it. You ruined it.
Shout out
though,
to Planned
with your
Parenthood.
heckling. But I did try and get an Earl Grey tea at Bagel Box in Staten Island.
Oh my God.
And I was like, "Hey, can I get the Earl Grey tea?" And the kid, he was looking for it. I go, "Earl Grey," and he's looking for it. I'm like, "I'm looking at it right there. I'm looking at the box of Earl Grey tea," and I go, "It's to your right." And he goes to the bottom right. I'm like, "Top right," and then he goes the other way, and I go, "Your other right, up." There you go. And he points at it. I'm like, does that say Earl Grey? And he goes, it could. I'm like, oh, we can't read. That's he just knows the price of sandwiches. That's
Yeah.
all he
Yeah.
knows.
I used to work at ShopRite, and there's one guy he couldn't read, so he would just stock everything by color.
Nice.
And like
That's
that's
hilarious.
what he would do. He was
You have a red pillow next to like a red dish.
every once in a while, like things will be like the cheese would be in the wrong place because you'd just be like, it's the red one, and then he
Right, but it all looks like a giant rainbow.
all priced wrong and shit. But like mostly he would get it right, but he would just like because he'd move fast too. He'd just be like throw it all up there, you know.
I like that. I like color coding stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I imagine walking in. I'm like, this is the red section. This is the blue section. We don't know what's in these sections.
Yeah.
As long as the color's right, that's
Honestly,
I shouldn't bring this up on the podcast, but
Too late.
I'm gonna guess that he's not gonna watch this. Maybe he will. Who knows?
you can
But
talk shit. Go ahead.
He refriended me on Facebook recently. I knew it was him because he spelled his name wrong. And then he very nicely offered me a job at the school that he works at, but I don't even live kind of near there. But I thought that was very sweet of him. So shout out.
That's
All right.
really nice. Man, I like retarded people.
yeah. You ever run into like a comic or like in their day job?
Oh
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
like it's weird. It's like, oh,
Right. Like, they're being a real person.
yeah.
You know.
But then like they see you and they're trying to be like they're trying to do bits and shit. And they're like, nah, just stock the show.
You're wearing a uniform.
Yeah,
dude.
I don't.
There's a coffee
You
shop.
have a name
I go,
tag.
It's a coffee shop. I go sometimes in the evening if I'm not doing comedy, and I'll just like read it there, like a weirdo. And then through the window at the building next door, this comic named Tim Rager. He's a Jersey
Yeah.
comic.
Yeah.
He works there, and he wears scrubs at the desk, which is very funny to see like a comic fully in just like hospital clothes.
Yeah.
Right.
Like if they got a uniform, it's even better.
Yeah. I would run into Jerry Lolly
Yeah.
at the Rite Aid in
Oh hell yeah,
Woodside.
dude.
Of course he worked at a Rite
Yeah.
Aid. What is he, a door greeter? if only there were Walmarts in New York City.
Like I was like in a rush because the Long Island Railroad was right there, so I had to like get it was like a birthday card or something like that. So I need to run in and get it in like a vitamin water, and I was running out, and he like stopped me. He's like, "Oh hey," I was like, "Hey," and I was like, "I gotta go, man. Good to see you." It's
Yeah, that's what I would do to Jerry Lawley no matter what.
Yeah, because Jerry Lawley, he's a comic. I love him, but he had a brain injury, and it legitimately seems difficult for him to think.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, is that
I believe
what
that's
happened?
Oh
what-
shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, I
Oh,
feel
well,
the same
shit,
actually. I
I'm-
feel the exact same.
I feel awful that I
feel
just
the
said the thing I
exact-
said.
Yeah.
I
But
feel
it
the-
actually, that
You
brain
still
injury is
feel
good.
like you had somewhere to go that day.
I was still busy. I'm sorry.
Damn, what
he's
if
a
I'm
great
wrong about the brain
piano
injury?
player.
Maybe I made that up. I do think it's a brain injury, and he. I was
Is it
excited.
like-
I didn't see him in a long time. And I was excited.
I haven't
to see
seen
him.
him- yeah, I haven't seen
and
him in
I
a
was
while.
telling Matt, because Matt he used to do like stuff with Fight Club, and Matt's my roommate, and I was like, I saw Jerry today. I'm like, he's doing good. He's working at the Rite Aid. And Matt just goes, he's always worked at Rite Aid. But Jerry told it to me like it was like a new thing for him. I
Yeah.
guess.
Well, maybe it
Every
is for
day is
him.
a new day.
Yeah.
He's like Drew Barrymore in 50 First Dates. But he just gets in.
I'm at the Rite Aid again today.
Yeah.
Wow.
Every day is his first day at Rite Aid.
Oh, well, they
is
got
great.
a lot of everything here.
Yeah.
They got sodas, they got medicine, they got everything.
Yeah.
I shouldn't even leave.
Does he organize everything by color? You think?
We gotta start wrapping up and get ready for the next shoot. Mark, what do you got coming up?
Okay. Again, if you can watch the Christmas special,
Yeah.
Merry Christmas Big Dog 2 on YouTube. It's Merry Christmas Big Dog, but then I replaced all the vowels with X's.
Oh, that's cute.
Two, and then I'm also on Comedy Fight Club every week. You can catch
Yeah.
it every Thursday.
Is there an episode tonight? Or is
there-
there a show tonight?
Yeah, tonight we're filming a show where the main event is two people from Philadelphia are the main event. We got
Okay.
an all Philadelphia main event. Jay Simpson versus another guy. And that's going to be fun. Yesterday we were in Connecticut. That episode's going to come out the week of the Super Bowl.
Nice.
Where our main event was Vince Berry versus Ish Gupta. And that was a really fun show. It's always fun when we get to take it on the road because the people in the local towns get very excited for their people.
Yeah.
So that was really good. The main event for that one was really fun. The next guest on the show, he does a podcast on the people that competed on that.
Okay.
That guy did very well.
Okay. I just listened to the last one where it was an all black main
yeah.
event.
Yeah. Lawrence and
Miles.
Miles. Are
Yeah.
you friends with those guys?
No, I'm not.
We call them-
We call them Miles and the Toes. Like,
Yeah.
we don't- yeah.
Because when me and you, me and Brendan Puff went against you at Halloween.
Yeah.
And me and Puff were Chick-fil-A and you were Popeyes.
You were Popeyes, yeah.
And they were rooting for you hard.
Well, it's because I'm black.
Because you're black, and
Yeah.
then also because me and Puff kept kissing each other.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
black
know.
people don't like
Black people
that.
don't like.
Yeah, and they
men
weren't
kissing.
gonna root for two white guys kissing. But we were in character.
The funny thing is, like, if
that's what
I would have kissed you. Yeah. Like if they weren't there, I'd have been like, I would have.
Damn, they blew it for me.
Right. Because at one point I was like, eh?
I know you would have lost them.
yeah. I would have lost the entire black crowd.
They would
And I-
have booed everybody.
Yeah.
Because then, like, a couple weeks later, you went against Ilya.
Yeah.
And, like, Lawrence is going crazy. He was, like, drunk. Like, he's almost like a soccer dad.
Yeah.
Like a dad
At one
game where
point,
you're
like they did the crowd vote, and you can hear Lawrence clear as day go, "Fuck no!" when they asked if I won. I was like, "Wow,
He just does that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does that for when he thinks no one's gonna get votes. He says "fuck no," which is funny. And it was this is a spoiler for the last one, but like he went against Miles, and he does lose to Miles. And Derek, the DJ, goes "fuck no" during the audience vote. Which, like, if you're someone that watches for a while, I don't know if you can always hear him yell "fuck no," but to me, like, that was like a real moments of comeuppance for Lawrence. But yeah, I couldn't figure if you guys were friends because I was like, they were rooting for you that one time, and then Lawrence was really like, how could you be losing to this white guy?
Right. Yeah. Also, Ilya's like really good.
Ilya's like maybe the best.
Yeah.
The fact that I got any jokes in that people laughed at was like, okay, I'll take it. But yeah, Big Dog at Comedy Fight Club.
Yeah.
Mark Henley, thanks for joining us, man.
Thank you so much. Thanks for
Yeah.
having us.
Hell yeah. Goodbye.
Bye.